Do, 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 do.
There you are.
Need that radio.
Thing's practically an antique.
Even better.
Even better. I love antiques.
Okay, give me a read back.
7, 205, 246.
Confirmed. Those are the correct coordinates. See you up north.
Roger.
All units have been apprised of the temple's location.
Good.
So, I did some digging. This keystone curse stuff, it sounds like it might be the real deal. Everyone who's ever used it has ended up dead.
Close. To be precise, those who enter the temple are never seen again. Vanished doesn't mean dead.
And that's better how? Either way, the president's sending us to our deaths. Isn't that messed up?
He'll be on site.
I'm sorry. What?
And you're surprised why?
Hey, Reno is alive.
I don't know. Maybe because it's a terrible idea? Although, that's kinda on brand for him.
Wheels up. We'll arrive first and roll out the welcome mat.
Understood.
I mean, I knew he was alive, but I'm saying, like, alive in the game, because we haven't seen him at all. I think we saw him once, didn't we? Like,
Got him.
injured.
They're headed for the northern continent.
In, like, the very first cutscene.
Tricky.
Can you get there?
Can I get there? Only with one arm tied behind my back. Girl might be missing her wings, but long as you got me, it'll be smooth sailing.
Oh man, this is gonna be rough.
What can I say? Life is full of ups and downs. Ha!
They've mobilized the Turks and the military. Hope you're ready for a fight.
This is your captain speaking. Outside your
Epic
window,
song.
you see open waters. Be advised there may be sudden ocean swells. How was that? This thing's practically
Red 13 sick.
so he can swallow us whole on a whim. So we're sticking to the shallow.
I just want to hear this song. So yeah, I was gonna say something about it, but I didn't want to say it in case things. But I was gonna say like maybe temples here, but nope, they're putting it in the northern continent. So I've had this conspiracy thought in my head since the very beginning of the game that I didn't want to reveal because I didn't want anyone to tell me if I was right or not. And maybe I still won't say it now, but I have a conspiracy thought as to why it's north and not in its original location. I will say now that this does change quite a bit because the whole purpose of the temple being down here was that they were hiding the temple and the black materia. So it's sounding like the whole temple's going to be quite a bit different. So in the original, the temple was not a temple. Like, it wasn't a place of worship that they went and, like, you know what I mean? It was basically a trap. Like, it was there just to hold the black materia, and it was there specifically to be a trap so that no one would ever get it, and it was hidden away. In this game, it's seeming like the temple is actually a temple, where, like, they would have gone before putting the black materia there. So, it's an interesting change. He said something about it being like not a temple of worship, but I still think it's going to be like a temple that they actually went to. You know what I mean? Like it's a part of their, like it was an actual location they would go to before turning it into the Black Materia trap. Whereas in the original, they literally built it just for the Black Materia. But we'll see when we get there. Those dark skies. It's getting spooky. Getting all sorts of good stuff. It's not looking very snowy yet. There's Gilgamesh Island. It's kind of funny. I was
Not long now.
just happened to be looking that direction.
I hope you realize this temple of yours is not, in fact, the promised land.
No. Then what is it?
The beginning of the end. The celebration of the faithful. A watershed moment for all mankind. But the temple itself, merely the stage.
Objective sighted.
Like a Rufus just ignores that. Okay, it'll be fine. Well, it's not. Not in a snowy area, it's still in a jungle.
Are you sure this is the place?
Quite.
That's quite a bit different. Where did they go? Are they in the entrance or are they in the middle of that?
Hey guys, look!
I'm looking.
All right, mateys. Time to hoist the sails.
This thing doesn't have any! And I'm not your matey either!
Just roll with it, kid. Y'all ready? Then batten down the hatches and hold on tight.
Aye aye!
I'm wondering, so like I'm glad I'm doing this now instead of waiting and doing the other stuff, so that this will hopefully be pretty challenging. But I am wondering if there's going to be a big difficulty spike here, because they probably expect you to do quite a bit before coming here, because it really opened up right before this. It was like, hey, there's new quests and new hard modes and this whole new area to explore. So like they probably expected you to do quite a bit of stuff before coming here. So I wonder if there's going to be a difficulty spike. Which again, if you're playing on dynamic, that's like a great way to balance that, you know. But on normal, I wonder if there's going to be a difficulty spike here. Alright, so... It says you'll not be able to return. But... I wonder for how long. Northwood.
So much tension.
That's a totally new area.
Waves did a number on the old gal. Gonna give her a once-over. You go on ahead.
Sure about that?
I'm a big boy.
He's a big boy. Got lots of SP. I don't really know what to... unlock, though. That looks important. Oh, level 3 limit break. How do we even get up to level 3? Do you have to use a thing twice, maybe? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Leaps onto Cloud's shoulder. What? Oh, is it Kate Sith? Because he's gone? That's funny. I was like, wait, who would that be? Rising Fury. Oh. Why am I'm totally blanking on the name of that limit break. Fury Brand. Thank you. I wonder why they changed the name. Fury Brand's a pretty cool name. Wait, so this is a whole new ability? Wow, everyone gets a new ability. Oh, he gets a specific aerial ability? Let's freaking go. Ooh, another unlimited MP move, but it's with Kate Sith. Fail. What do you get? An incredibly powerful attack that costs 3 ATB? Oh my god. UV, what is happening? Why are you so strong? That's absolutely crazy. Defense. I love all these just straight defense stats for Barrett. Wasn't Yuffie the best in OG? No. No, Yuffie was Lifeblood Cannon. Well, that sounds crazy. I mean, it depends on exactly what we're talking about, because there's a lot of nuance to it. The Conformer is genuinely busted when you first get it. But after that, it's one of the worst ultimate weapons. I mean, it's alright, but yeah. I mean, I guess technically it's one of the worst. Her ultimate limit break is the best single hit, but worse than all of the multi-hits. And other than that, she doesn't really have anything special. Her stats are eh. She has good speed, but everyone with haste has good speed. I'd actually probably classify her as one of the worst characters, but with the asterisk of when you first get the Conformer, it's giga busted. And you can, like, 4x cut Sephiroth twice and he's dead. Or do max damage to Emerald Weapon for free. So, Conformers are ultimate weapon in the original. It does damage based on the enemy's level. So, you can fight like Emerald Weapon or Final Sephiroth and do super damage for free. It also gives you full damage when you morph, which is nice for source farming. And it also does 1 damage if you attack your teammates, which is a completely useless ability, but it's a cool, fun fact. It also doesn't make a sound effect when you hit teammates. For some strange reason. What is this move? What? She is literally yeeting Red 13. What? Is this doggo abuse? I don't think this should be in the game. So it's borderline a problem. If attacked during Vengeance mode, perform a ferocious counterattack. Costs 2 ATB and ends Vengeance mode. Wrath of the Land. Oh my god, it's basically Earthrave. Oh, Satellite Beam. Oh man, we get this permanently? It's crazy. Trinity Strike. After activation, press square with the correct timing to unleash 3 consecutive attacks. That looks amazing. That's honestly crazy that you, like, kept the press timing. Like, I'm surprised they didn't make that a main mechanic, but it's just this one ability. Meteor Strikes. Rain down a series of devastating blows, each with the force of a falling meteorite. Holy moly. Oh, the other thing about Yuffie that I forgot to mention is she is the only other character that has a healing limit. So that does give her a pretty big boost in viability for certain things. Healing limits are a big deal in the original because they interrupt actions. So most people aren't going to actually hold on to her healing limit, once they get stronger limits, but for specific instances like challenge runs, or if you're doing a very specific strat, we need to interrupt with heal. She's the only other character that can do it besides Aerith, so. Other than, like, Blood Fang healing Red 13, but in terms of healing the party. So that does give her a pretty big boost as well. Yeah, Doom of the Living is one of the better limits in the game, actually. Its damage isn't great, but if you're doing max damage, then yeah, it's one of the best. So I probably should mention that as well. She's definitely like mid-tier, but she doesn't have any of the... Unfortunately, in the original Final Fantasy VII, if we're talking like straight power level, too many of the characters have gimmicks that make them too strong. So if you don't have a breakable gimmick, then you're mid-tier. If we're talking everything put together.
The ancients built all this? Damn.
The Cetra, yes.
What? Finally.
We who are born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return. By her loving grace and providence may we take our place in paradise.
Oh, no. This isn't the promised land. I mean, just look around. It can't be.
Yeah, it's kind of drab. Kind of lame.
With all this sadness and anger.
We good?
Yeah.
Yo, thank you live stream and thank you Yet. I see those Ask Me Anythings. I'll get to those later. Thank you guys.
They didn't waste any time. Greatest sons of bitches.
Trying to think of what this reminds me of. Maybe Uncharted? When they're trying to like solve the puzzles and then the bad guys are just like blasting walls open and stuff. I guess there's a lot of examples, especially in movies, where like the military are on some like sacred ground and they're just like wrecking stuff. I think of a lot of different examples. Hope you guys didn't need that box. Ooh, this gone. Hey look, a 2C soldier. What the? Oh wow, it's just like a never-ending fight. Dude, this is sick. gotta see like what this actually does. Oh my god, this song. Wow. Actually, wow.
Holds the best kept ninja secrets. Now I'm ready to go. Not now. Take that. Not now. Oh, it's over. I'm gonna get rid of At least put up a fight. Now go on. With the power of his prophet.
We're just gonna let Yuffie cook.
Someone need a rest? Magnificent yours is her best.
Get out of here.
This is what you get for playing a ninja.
You know everything?
Hold the Turks!
I'm thinking legendary.
Okay, apparently we actually finished the fight. Should we go down the middle or this way? I feel like this is gonna be a dead end. But with a chest. Please fight again so we can hear the music again, yeah. I told you guys before, listen to the cry of the planet. Definitely one of the most like songs that I connect to, that I personally like a lot. First song I ever learned on piano. To hear it here, but then like a battle version. Sounds so epic. Oh, those are the dragons from inside. Those are the ones that wreck you.
This is one hell of a mess.
Forget their name.
Yeah, but they didn't have Aerith. We get a free pass, right?
The pincer fight before the nail bat. Big beginner's trap fight.
Half of me is Cetra, right? I tried, but no free pass for us.
Now, I know I came with you all this far. I ain't about to go in there. Sorry, folks.
No, don't apologize. You have done so much for us already. We'll always be grateful, Sid.
Wait, don't misunderstand. You'll need a way home. So when you're ready, I'll be here.
Good to know. Good to know you're the only person to talk here, but you have nothing. Oh wait, I can talk to
Find
Sid.
me when you're done. Rocco's ready when you are.
Goodbye.
The Ancient has entered the temple.
And he is doubtless close behind. This is going to be interesting. Oh, yes.
I hope you're watching, Dad.
Cloud, do you know who?
Sephiroth beat us to the punch. Come on. We don't have much time.
Alright, catch you later. Oh man, have I been looking forward to this, dude. I said before, Cosmo Canyon was the area I was looking forward to the most. This was the area I was looking forward to the second most, because I wanted to see how crazy they got with it. It's crazy in the original, but this is definitely one of the areas where like they have the most ability to go crazy and be completely different than the original, and no one would mind. Because the whole point of it is to be crazy, you know? So they could do anything they want in here. It could be the most mind-bending thing, or they could try to be close to the original, but I want to see them just go wild.
Can't take me!
Hey, look, I took you.
This one's for you! You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Oh, I loved Cosmo Canyon. Cosmo Canyon was incredible. Had a lot to say about it, but overall, like, the area itself was amazing. This looks pretty similar to OG, this room.
Whoa! Look at it! The ancients built all this just to hide something? That black materia's gotta be worth a fortune!
Shh. Oh, not another word about the black materia. We can't let Shinra find out.
Like Kate hasn't already told him.
Doesn't matter if they know or not. We just need to find it first.
Hold up! What the hell?
I could be wrong, but I'm starting to think we checked our sanity at the door.
Oh, here's... Oh, maybe not.
The only promised thing here is death for us all.
Elena, cut the chatter.
Hey, you know I'm right.
Sir, Avalanche and the Ancient, they're here.
I say we set an ambush and take them out.
No, we focus on the mission. Our orders were to find proof that this is indeed the Promised Land, so we will split up and search. Reno, Rude, pair off. Elena, you're with me.
Sir,
Reno. See you keep your priorities straight.
Copy that, boss.
You know, come to think of it, I didn't really think about it till now, but one of the things I was looking forward to in this game was like the Reno Rude fights, because normally you'd get one in Gungaga. And then we don't really see him again for a while. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe we'll have more Rude Reno fights. Like maybe we'll have one in the Mithril Mine and then have another one in Gungaga and then maybe have another one later, you know. But instead we got Rude Elena fights in the Mithril Mine and oddly enough in Gold Saucer. So, but now it seems like we might get our Rude Reno fight, so. But that is one thing I didn't even think about, the fact that we didn't fight them in Gungaga at all. We fought Scarlet instead.
This temple's daunting enough without Shimmer and the Black Robes complicating things. Gonna be tough going, folks.
You think Sephiroth's here too?
No. I know he is.
Got a real bad feeling about all this.
You shouldn't think like that. Stay positive, okay? This place can sense our emotions. Turn them against us.
Okie doke.
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah, this is awesome. I love, I mean, it's not as, like, compact as the original, but I wanted to see, like, the scope be so much bigger, and that's exactly what this is. And seeing, like, enemies in the distance being upside down and stuff is great. They took like the mysterious music and they made it more epic because this is more of a climax than in the original. So it fits. I love it. Wouldn't have fit for it to just be like a simple remix of the original, because we're not just in a lull in the action here. Like, this is like the climax, so they had to make it more epic sounding. I think they did pretty good. Are those giant toads? Like a Thana lizard. Both original temple enemies.
All done.
Didn't get to hear much of the battle music yet, but it sounded really good. I was gonna say something about Elena too. In the original, Elena's kind of like the "oops, I said the wrong thing" girl, and that's kind of like all she is. In this one, I love how she has this like little undertone of like not being on the same page. You know, she's not just like in the original, she's also kind of a lapdog for Sung. Like she just whatever Sung does, whatever Sung says, like, and she's like a bit of a goody two shoes too. Actually, she's kind of the opposite, because in the original, she's kind of a goody two shoes. Like Rude and Reno are like, yeah, we're on break, and Elena's like, come on, we gotta do the mission. And she's like, you know. Or they're like, yeah, break. And in this one, she's kind of the opposite. She's kind of like going against, well, she's going against the president, and she's going against what Rude and Reno say, but as soon as Sung says something, she's like, okay. So she is still kind of Sung's lapdog, but, you know, secretly she's like kind of disagreeing with everything they're doing and making it pretty apparent that she disagrees. But then she's still loyal to Sung, so interesting. Makes her a lot more of an interesting character. Not to mention her design is just 1,000 times better, but like even her personality is way more interesting here. Well, and she likes him. not only is he her boss, but she likes him, so. Is that the only one I can pick? Wait. Oh.
We just get turned upside down?
Or the temple did. Depends how you look at it.
I'm surprised these little waterfalls don't like go off the edge and fall forever.
The blood. I can almost smell it. There was a great battle here long ago. So many lives lost.
Should have brought our chocobo. I love that pause before the second part. Oh boy. Ancient Dragon, yeah, that's their name. They're gonna be as crazy as they were in the original. They were bred by the Cetra to serve as one of the temple's lines of defense. Hitting them with melee attacks when they descend will pressure them, but they will immediately resume their flight if their assault is interrupted. If your assault is interrupted. Ooh, they use Southern Cross.
Here it comes!
Reflective Shell.
It's your turn. Enjoy the ride. This one's for you.
This ends here.
Oh, this song. What is happening with this song? Are we fighting a boss?
So that's the way it's gonna be, huh? Here it comes! One more shot! Just a bit.
Wow. That is just insane. What? This song goes so hard, holy moly. Yeah, are we fighting an Elden Ring boss? Nope, just fighting a regular battle.
Well, legend says no one who enters the temple ever comes out, according to the captain.
Why am I only hearing this now?
Asshole was probably lying through his teeth. Don't pay it no mind.
I don't think he was lying, Bear. To be honest with you. Nice. The OG vines. Ooh, weapon. Is this our final weapon? Oh my god, is it freaking Lightning's weapon? A Mako blade. So I'm gonna have to really like look into it. But from what I'm seeing like so far, I don't feel like the weapons are as balanced as they were in Remake. Which is not like a horrible thing. Like, I'm fine just equipping the best weapon, honestly, and just changing the abilities on it. But in the Remake, there was a genuine reason to use pretty much every weapon in the game. Whereas here, I mean, I'm not seeing too much of a reason to... Like, this weapon has more attack. Which, it may only have that, actually, because... Okay, never mind. So yeah, this one definitely has the most attack. But is pretty horribly balanced for magic. Then the rest of these just do not have enough stats to counterweight the less materia slots, especially given how much materia is in this game and like how valuable materia slots are. The Rune Blade has the most magic. So like, yeah, if you're doing a magic build, probably going to want to go Rune Blade unless you need the extra materia. But that's kind of it. Like, I just do not see a reason to ever use some of these swords. They have, obviously, the ability slots, but most of the newer weapons have great abilities. It's not like we're sacrificing. Like, what does this have? MP recovery, attack damage 5%, magic plus 20, unrelenting punisher, max MP, formidable counter, stagger recovery. Like, are there really going to be better abilities on, like, the Buster Sword? I would not imagine. Like, they're pretty much similar. Reprieve is a great one, so that could be a reason to equip the Buster Sword. But it's definitely not like it was in Remake. In Remake, it was like every weapon had a very viable reason to use it. You know what I mean? Like, the Buster Sword was low-key best sword. Like, it made you so tanky and had so many great abilities on it. So, like, yeah. I was hoping that these weapon skills would be the reason you would go back to old weapons, but I just don't feel like they're good enough on the old weapons to really consider using them. And this also has this, so you can almost get to the power of Rune Blade. I could definitely see some niche uses. Like, if you were doing a full magic damage build, Rune Blade probably be good. But, yeah, I'm just not seeing, like, the same amount of balance, you know? And that's not exactly a bad thing. I'm not really against just using the best weapon. But it is different than Remake. Remake, they definitely tried to balance all the weapons so that there'd be different reasons to use them. And I don't feel that the same here. At least not with Cloud. I feel like max MP plus 3 is such a waste. Do that. Why do you want crit damage? Now they're pretty much balanced the whole game. Like, if you used Buster Sword and leveled it up, it would always be good. You know? Like, you were really only equipping another weapon for the ability and to, like, try it out, but you could make an argument that the Buster Sword was, like, the best choice in every scenario. Or you could make an argument that it wasn't, but, like, there was an argument to be made. You know? And yeah, some of the weapons were, like, bad, but I'm just saying, like, you can tell the balance was way closer than it is in this game. Like, look at the terrible stats on, like, 4-point Shuriken. It's almost worse in every way. It is worse in every way than the Crescent Sickle. Less materia slots and less stats. So, like, unless it has some, like, amazing core, which it doesn't really. Perhaps if you're doing a fire build, maybe. But, like, I cannot see anyone really arguing the 4-point shuriken is, like, better than another weapon. Maybe good enough to use, but certainly not better. So yeah, just interesting detail. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but... And I also think, as I said way earlier, I do genuinely think that materia is so important in this game that weapons with higher materia slots just are really good. Like, it's going to be really hard to argue that a weapon with less materia slots is going to be better, because materia is just really important in this game. There's so much materia. You can make an argument that that one extra materia slot's giving you so much, you know? Although, to be fair, I haven't really gotten too much, like, just straight stat materia yet. So, there could be an instance where, like, you've kind of run out of important stuff to put on. Also, like, the fire and ice materia and lightning wind materia help with materia slots, so we'll see. But especially right now, I feel like materia slots are really good. Helps that summon gets its own materia slot, too. I feel like I'm missing something, but I guess not. So I wonder if we're only going 180 degrees. Because in which case, I'm not sure why we even need to turn it. Just press the button and flip. But the turning is fun, so I guess that's why. Makes it feel like you're actually spinning the temple. Did the music change? Ooh. But what's over here?
Why don't you leave alone?
I'm waiting.
Oh, they missed. Oh, it was... That attack was too slow. This has got to work. Oh, yeah. But I guess I had to attack him. Alright.
Get ready.
Wow, Aerith. You played me.
So
just getting goosebumps listening to that song. Hate to see it.
Please. Tell me you saw that.
No comment.
You do hate to see that. Reminds me of the guy falling off the Junon cannon. And by falling, I mean getting kicked off by Scarlet. Wait. Frogs? You thought you were countering me? I was countering your counter.
Never in doubt.
Deactivated my traps card. Trap card's trap card. My trap's trap card. Bum, 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 bum. What the? Is it supposed to be like this? I mean, probably, but it was kind of funky. Thank you, Yet. Thank you, Swiss. Thank you, TB. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Can't believe we're halfway to 1200. Holy moly. Thank you, guys. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Oh, maybe this one. Ah, okay, this one has 3. We're on the walls. What the? I go this way.